to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Noah. Kyle Korver is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Boozer in at the power forward. Here's Jones. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Rose. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Heinsohn. To the wing on the left. Russell passes to Jones. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Jones against Rose. 5 to shoot. Jones against Rose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 1 on the clock. Here's Russell.
Well, Noah can still be intimidating on defense. He's going to bring the energy and effort, and right now, being bothersome.
On the wing, Korver bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Noah with the block.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
And the basket by Rose.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
There's the pass to Heinsohn. Outside, Jones. Boston again missing.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. That's good from Boozer. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Boston off to a slow start, trailing here by 8. Jones, the pass to Heinsohn. Noah against Russell. Here's Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Rose in the post, defended by Jones, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, better grab your hard hat on a night where you're dealing with Joakim Noah, especially on the rebounding end of the floor.
Outside, Jones. Russell against Noah. Russell passes to Heinsohn. He kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Passes to Heinsohn. Jones trying to get open. Boston again missing. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Gibson. Noah, great positioning on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Jones against Korver. Jones kicks to Jones. Pass to Russell. Stolen by Noah. Rose passes to Gibson. Fader on the way. Rebound Boston. Jones drives in. Nice D from Rose.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Jones, the pass to Heinsohn. Russell finds Jones. Here's Heinsohn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Carlos Boozer.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 13 to the middle. And there's Korver on the assist by Gibson. Korver's got 5 points so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sanders passes to Heinsohn. Here's Jones. That one's not going to go. Boozer with the defensive effort. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to Boozer. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up. Rose can't hit.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Rose against Jones. Outside Russell. Sanders passes to Jones. Here's Heinsohn, defended by Gibson. And it's Heinsohn missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Rose. And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Heinsohn, and Jones has it in the corner.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Rose, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones finds Russell. Here's Heinsohn. The pass to Jones. Here's Russell. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
The Bulls leading by 17. Outside Korver. Knocked away. Noah dishes to Korver. Pass to Rose. Rose double teamed. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Austin making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Sanders. Havlicek comes in for Heinsohn. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones.
Larry Siegfried.
Havlicek outside. Feeds it to Russell. The kick out to Havlicek. Over Gibson. And it's Havlicek missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Outside Korver. He dishes it to Gibson. Thompson comes with the double team. Boozer passes to Gibson. Shot clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
That's a jump ball.
And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics trail by 17. Outside, Jones. Oh, Russell in position. And no good that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Thompson misses.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Rose kicks it to Noah. And finished off by Noah.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the Celtics with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. 5 on the clock. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Back to Rose. He feeds it to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Outside Rose. Here's Korver for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Jones. Pass to Siegfried. Back to Jones. Over Gibson. It's hauled in by Noah.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Rose dishes to Noah. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 10 points for him.
If Noah gets in that deep, the defense is going to have a tough time dealing with him that low. He's got skills enough to score under the bucket.
Havlicek outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Counts is checked in for the Celtics. And Chicago also making a switch. Miller's checked in for Taj Gibson. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Here's Siegfried, and there's the feed to Russell. Rose looking around on the wing. Korver all alone. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Korver's got 10.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Havlicek, the pass to Jones. Busted. No good that time either.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Rose up on top. 8 points for him. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Siegfried. Back to Havlicek. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Rose. Boozer trying to get open, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Korver.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Siegfried. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's looking for Russell and finds it. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Chicago. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I'm the son of a saint, still considered a sinner.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Siegfried is out there with Jones. Then it's Russell. Then it's Counts. And it's Havlicek in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Down low, here's Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
There's the lightning quickness of Sam Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Siegfried's got his first 2 points.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Rose. But they recover it. Noah finds Korver. Gibson with it. No points in the game yet for him. And the wide open shot from Rose. Buries the long-range jumper.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Havlicek. To the right side. Tipped away. Stolen by Noah. Rose passes to Gibson. They double him with Russell. And Gibson kicks it to Noah. Back to Gibson. To the paint. Rose. Good. Rose has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Havlicek outside. He can't hit that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jones with it. Now defended by Korver. Russell trying to free himself up. Good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Corver. The dish to Boozer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And another turnover here by Chicago. Some changes for Boston. Sanders checked in for Russell. Heinsohn comes in for Jones. And Jones subbed in for Siegfried.
Casey Jones.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones the pass to Havlicek. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Gibson leading the charge. Tries again. And Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
Jones the pass to Heinsohn. Havlicek outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Timeout, timeout.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Gibson down low. Here's Noah, and Noah with the slam.
You can't let Noah get in that kind of position. When he does, a chance to do that.
Inside, counts, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Casey Jones.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Sanders' shot is off. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's Corver. The rebound by Heinsohn. Here's Boston now. And Jones has it in the corner. Dishes it to Havlicek. On the wing, Havlicek. Counts, passes to Heinsohn. The shot off that time. Corver with the defensive effort. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now the pass to Rose. Back to Corver. Now here's Boozer, defended by Jones. Boozer dishes to Corver. From deep, Rose. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for counts. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Havlicek. Boston again missing. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. Over Thompson. Rose, no good. On the wing, Havlicek. Passes it to Jones. And Thompson kicks to Havlicek. Here's Heinsohn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Tom Heinsohn at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And so he hits both. Now Williams to the inside. Kicks it out to Gibson. 17-foot shot on the way. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Jones drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Carlos Boozer.
And guys, that's what KC gives you. You know, not always about the high field goal percentage or the monster games offensively, but night after night, this guy is just a flat-out winner. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Williams passes to Gibson. Now here's Noah. Back to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one's good by Noah.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Jones, no luck. Outside Rose to the middle. Here's Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Noah's got 18 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Over to the wing. Thompson against Noah. And Thompson kicks to Havlicek. Jones, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Havlicek. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Rose against Jones. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Rose against Jones. Rose dishes to Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. They get it back.
Yeah, as long as Noah is taking quality shots, he can still have an impact offensively.
And here's Jones. Pass to Heinsohn. Feeds to Thompson. Count it.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Williams looking over the floor. Stolen by Havlicek. Here's Jones. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Outside Williams. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. Jones, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Heinsohn. Now here's Jones. And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Miller's checked in. Outside, Jones. Kicks to Sanders. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Havlicek. And no good. trying to use the glass. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Williams dishes to Rose. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Miller. Rose against Jones. Rose passes to Noah. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down low. Here's Thompson. Good D by Miller. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Sanders passes to Russell. Havlicek dishes to Sanders. Thompson outside. Jones against Rose. Again, the miss by the Celtics. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Some changes for Boston. Jones checked in for Havlicek, and Siegfried subbed in for Jones. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones checked in for Williams. Here's Siegfried. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Here's Thompson over Jones. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jones looking for an opening. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Scalabrini's checked in. .46 seconds left in the first half of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Celtics passing it around. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Noah.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rose kicks to Miller. Outside, Jones. From deep, Rose. It's good from long range. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Here is Sanders. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Joakim Noah has been having a big night. He ended up with 22 points, 3 steals, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Well, it wasn't a very good half of them on the glass. And as a team, you never want to get pushed around like I push you and Ernie around. That's reason number one. That's why the score is the way it is. Jeez. Push back, man.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Joakim Noah.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So the Bulls 5 right now. Carlos Boozer out there with Noah. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Gibson in at the 3 slot. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Rose against Jones. Left side, Jones. Inside, 6 to shoot. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
Rose passes to Gibson. Back to Rose. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Jones. Looking to get it going. Offensive rebound. Rose with some nice D.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Passes it to Korver. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Korver's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Jones against Korver. 20 feet out. The rebound by Noah.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shooting 1.
The Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Boozer no good on the free throw. And it's Jones with the ball for the Celtics. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Up again, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Chicago with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Rose passes to Gibson. The kick out to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gibson. Noah trying to get open, and it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jones against Korver. Jones in the post, and Boozer with the block.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the rejection by Sanders. Second chance shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Bulls shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Counts is checked in for the Celtics. That free throw good from Boozer. Jones with it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
18 feet out. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. Noah shoots from the right block. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Noah's got 24 points.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Korver against Jones. Pulls it from the elbow. And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Jones, the pass to Heinsohn. Celtics passing it around. And they double up Russell. Clock at 6. Outside, Jones. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Rose. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose.
The Bulls shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Havlicek, he's checked in for Heinsohn.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
Pass to Jones. And the pass to Counts. 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. Jones trying to get open.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Now Rose. He's got 23. And here's Korver from the arc. Rebound Boston. Russell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Passes it to Havlicek. Outside, Jones. Teardrop shot. Counts. That's good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Noah, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Rose passes to Noah, and finished off by Noah.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Oh, Russell in position. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Boozer. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Boozer's got 16.
Yeah, unselfish play by Noah, zipping the quick pass over.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. Siegfried's checked in.
Larry Siegfried.
Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And he gets the bucket. Rose has got 25 points in the game.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
Havlicek against Gibson. Noah with the block. In transition, here come the Bulls. Rose has capped the ball.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Outside, Jones. Shoots over Korver. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
On the wing, Havlicek. Defended by Gibson. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Havlicek against Korver. He kicks it to Noah. Korver gets a wide open look, and that one goes long.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Oh, the lightning quickness, the cool demeanor. Just no one works harder at the game of basketball than Jones. He's always in shape and always ready to make a play.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Jones. Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Chicago also making some changes. Scalabrini's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Taj Gibson. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And so Miller will bring it up for the Bulls. Lets a floater go. Rose against Havlicek. Shot from 12. Kept alive. Noah. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Noah's got 28.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Havlicek, the pass to Russell. Miller against Havlicek. Back to Russell. Stolen by Noah. Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Sanders checked in for Jones. Miller against Havlicek. From 17 feet out, the Celtics get it back in a new 14.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Rose. And Russell in familiar territory. Double-digit rebounds now. And here's Havlicek. 6 points for him. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside, Jones to the paint. Here's Noah. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 30 points for Joakim Noah.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Down low. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Bulls moving the ball around. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Siegfried the pass to Sanders. Havlicek outside. Knocks it loose. Rose in the post. 27 points for him. That one drops for him. Rose has got 9 points in the quarter.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Inside, Havlicek. That shot is off. Good D by Miller.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Jones with it. Picked up by Thompson. The kick out to Rose. Shot clock at 6. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Boston making a switch here. Heinsohn's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Jones checked in for Miller, and Jones subbed in for Jones.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Rose. He's got 29 points. Puts it up from 17. That shot missing. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Bulls with the ball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Smith. Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Heinsohn, and it's Siegfried in at the 2. 5 to shoot. Jones finds Jones. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. No good from 18. And here's Boston. Smith inside, working on Jones. Smith the pass to Heinsohn. Chicago grabs the miss. Brown right side. Pass to Scalabrine. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Step back shot. And it's Smith missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Scalabrine. Comes up empty from 8 feet.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Siegfried. Softly drops in the floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Scalabrine. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Smith against Smith. Siegfried gets the bucket. Siegfried's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Brown. Here is Scalabrine. He's guarded by Williams. Scalabrine, no luck. And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Siegfried, and he makes good on the layup.
You say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Jones finds Brown. To the inside. Williams with the steal. Smith the pass to Siegfried. And Jones sends it back. Right side, Jones. Smith the pass to Scalabrine. Brown with the bounce pass. Jones kicks to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Scalabrine. Good D by Williams. And here's Boston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Siegfried. In the corner, Smith with it. Heinsohn the pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Boston. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Brown. He dishes it to Scalabrine. Jones kicks to Smith. Smith with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Jones. Now Jones. Brown outside. Pass to Scalabrine. Taken away by Williams. And here's Smith. Smith on the wing. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. It's Jones on the wing. To the middle. Here's Scalabrine. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Smith the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Heinsohn. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Scalabrine passes to Jones. Here's Smith. Covered by Smith.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Boston making some changes. Counts is checked in for Heinsohn. Thompson comes in for Smith. And Jones subbed in for Siegfried. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Williams comes in for Brown. Outside, Jones kicks it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jones. Over Thompson. Here's Gibson. They get the rebound. Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Smith. Excellent D that time from Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now here is Smith. He feeds it to Thompson. Double clutches. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
Jones checked in for the Bulls. Thompson no good on the free throw. Here's Jones. The kick out to Williams. Back to Jones. The rebound by Counts.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Williams against Williams. Outside Williams. Counts. Passes to Smith. Smith on the wing. Outside Williams. Jones for three.
Celtics foul. No counts. That's his first personal foul.
Jones with it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Scalabrine. Fires from deep. Rebound by Counts. Counts has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jones. Thompson, high post. Williams dishes to Jones. 4 on the clock. Smith the pass to Counts. Jones from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now Jones. The pass to Scalabrine. Gibson with it. Ball's knocked loose. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, Jones. Fires from the wing. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Boston now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Inside, here's Thompson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Chicago. And here's Jones. Right wing. Scalabrine kicks to Williams. Passes it to Jones. Kicks it out to Jones. And again, no good by Chicago. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Now here's Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Jones. Shooting one.
One shot.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Smith. Pass to Counts. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Out to Smith. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Williams dishes to Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Chicago, Andrew Jones. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith kicks to Williams. Back to Smith. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Smith.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
So it's Chicago now. Williams with the ball. There's the pass to Noah. To the paint, shoots in deep, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Passes to Counts. Noah with the block. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. Outside, Jones to the inside. And Noah with the slam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Counts. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Jones. Here's the floater. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
William Jones. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Jones. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Smith. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.